Hello and welcome to another opportunity to raise your vibration and to manifest your dream life. And today, welcome to another opportunity to manifest more money, financial freedom, and financial abundance. Today's topic, manifest fast money during times of economic uncertainty. Today I want to talk about how you can manifest money when left and right and center people are screaming, "The stock market is crashing. We are in a recession. Oh no, everything's going down. We will lose our jobs. Oh, our business has to close. What are we doing?" Doomsday scenario, doomsday scenario. And now you, as a motivated, deliberate creator, you listen to the Affirmation to Manifestation podcast. You listen to me talking about manifesting money. And then at the same time, or maybe right after you listen to one of my episodes, you're watching the news. And you're watching the news, and then the news reporter says the economy is going down, everything's collapsing, people are losing their job, oh my god, oh my god. And then you react like this. No, I just wanted to manifest, and oh no, now I can't. Unfortunately, that's what a lot of people do. And that's why today I want to show you how you can manifest money during times of economic uncertainty and when all the people around you tell you that it can't be done. Because I also want to share this story with you in this episode, manifested more money, or let's say the highest increase percentage-wise that I ever manifested during the time when my business was in the most uncertainty than it has ever been. And that was in the beginning of the C virus, if you know what I mean. And that's why I want you to ask yourself a very important question. What is the current economic situation? And I don't want you to answer this question from the perspective of a news reporter whose only job is to install fear and anxiety and worry in you, but I want you to ask yourself this question from a law of attraction perspective. The current economic situation is a manifestation of the collective consciousness. That's all it is. It's really that simple. The current economic situation is a manifestation of the collective consciousness. Always remember, we are creating our own reality. And if enough people at the same time create a certain reality because of fear, because of anxiety, because of negative emotions, then this leads to the collective consciousness. But what if I told you that you can disassociate yourself from this collective consciousness? Just because it's a collective consciousness doesn't mean that you have to stay in this consciousness. It doesn't mean that you have to accept this consciousness as your reality. That's exactly what most people do. They see something on the news, they hear their friends talk about something, and they say, okay, that's my reality. Of course, they are unaware of the law of attraction, so they don't verbally say, okay, now that's my reality, but they accept it as a subconscious belief. So always remember that you can disassociate yourself from this collective consciousness, but you can only do it if you reach for a higher frequency, if you reach for a higher vibration. And that's why I'm so passionate about my guided meditation sessions, because in these sessions I help you to reach the frequency of what you want to manifest. And if you want to find out more about my guided meditation sessions, you can go to affirmationtomanifestation.com/meditation. But in this moment, you have to realize that you are a creator of reality. And that's why you have the power to create your own economic reality. You are a deliberate creator. And if you don't believe me, then listen to what I did I think now it's already years ago, when the C virus started. I only had one dating business back then. And nobody was dating anymore. Everything went downhill. My whole business went downhill because, well, like I said, at this time nobody was dating anymore. And I still remember that day when I was desperately lying on the couch and saying, what do I do now? I mean, a couple of years before, another one of my businesses was completely destroyed because of my low level of consciousness and my low vibration. And now I thought, oh no, history repeats itself. But thankfully that was at a time when I had already proven to myself that I can manifest money, that I can manifest amazing things in my life. And that was also right at the time where I started the Affirmation to Manifestation podcast. So here I was in this situation where the economy went down, especially for the business that I had, because, well, like I said, nobody was dating anymore. And I then said to myself, okay, If you are teaching that stuff, if you are teaching other people how to manifest, then you have to be good at it. And I knew that I was good at it because I proved to myself before that I can in fact manifest money, that I can in fact manifest amazing people, manifest physical well-being and all kinds of other things. I knew that I was a powerful, deliberate creator. But in this moment, I could have made the decision that so many other people make, and they just accept this as their reality. They go into this victim mindset and they say, okay, nothing will change. I will lose so much money. Oh no, why is this happening to me? But instead, I made a decision and I said, okay, this external dream world will not impact my reality. It might be the reality of my friends, it might be the reality of other people, but it will not impact my reality. And that's when I meditated and meditated and meditated, and I raised my vibration. I felt the emotions of being rich and wealthy, and I said over and over again, I am rich and wealthy, and I refuse to be poor. And I was doing this during a time when so many businesses went broke, especially in my industry that I was in back then. And during this time, I either tripled or quadrupled my income. I don't remember it exactly. I don't have the exact numbers in mind, but I know that it was somewhere around the range of quadrupled and tripled. And I did that because when I then meditated, when I raised my frequency, when I allowed myself to create my own reality, then suddenly all these synchronicities, all these downloads, the breadcrumbs, the ideas, waking up at 4 o'clock in the night with ideas, all these things were coming to me, while other people in the situation who accepted that reality that the news reporter told them to accept, they woke up at 4 p.m., or let's say not 4 p.m., 4 a.m. in the night, with night sweats and in panic mode, while I woke up with another idea and another idea and another idea, which then eventually led to me starting all kinds of new businesses. And I know for a fact that I would have never had these ideas, I would have never experienced these synchronicities and received these breadcrumbs from the universe, or at least I would have not seen these breadcrumbs if I had stayed in the reality that the news reporters wanted to create for myself. And yes, I admit it took a couple of days for me to make this shift. It didn't happen overnight. In the first couple of days, I adapted to the economic collective consciousness. But then after a while, I made these gradual changes by putting in the work, by meditating, and by raising my frequency. And that's why I always say that if you, for example, invest in the 11 Days to Manifestation Mastery program, and you go through all the lectures, you do the exercises, and you listen to the hypnosis, that mastering the art of manifesting your dream life is just the beginning. Because once you've mastered it in these 11 days of the program, after that, it's your job to continue to put in the work. Now it's your job to use all the knowledge that you gained from investing in the 11 Days to Manifestation Mastery program, and to then continue to create and to create and to create. And the more you create, the more you will create your own reality, the reality that you want, and not the reality that the external situation dictates you to believe in. And you have to understand why in these moments, why in these situations, in these economic uncertain situations, in these economic hard times, why the rich get usually richer and the poor get poorer. And I decided to talk about this point at the end of this episode because I'm aware of the fact that it might make you angry, because what I'm about to say to you goes most likely against the belief that you've been fed by your society, by your parents, and by everyone you know. So yeah, I thought for a very long time if I should include it or not, but I want to help you. And I want to help you so much that I even risk making you angry. But when it comes to manifesting money in uncertain times, nothing has helped me more than to truly understand this popular belief from a law of attraction perspective. Unfortunately, most people, and I would say about 99.99% of people, understand this principle the wrong way. But if you understand this principle the right way, you can manifest incredible amounts of money. But if you understand it the wrong way, you will be a part of the poor people who get poorer. And I know that what I'm about to say sounds very controversial, but I'm confident that I can say it because I used to be like that and I used to believe that. I used to believe what most people believe about this saying. I believe that whenever there are difficult economic times, the rich abuse and use the poor so that they can make more money off them. I mean, that's the common narrative. And I don't say that there's not a very, very small percentage of people where this happens. But when it comes to the vast majority of people, you have to think about it from a law of attraction perspective, or you always have to think about it from a law of attraction perspective. You are the creator of your reality, and your beliefs and your emotions create your reality. So what happens now when there are hard economic times and people watch TV and they then hear the news reporters say everything goes downhill, the stock market is crashing, people are losing their jobs? Poor people tend to immediately, and I know that because I've been there and I've done that, they tend to immediately jump right into the victim mindset, and even worse, they adjust their beliefs and feelings to the reality that the news reporter tells them. That's usually what happens. And this reality means no more money, no more jobs, and bankruptcy. And they do that in this situation, and like I said, I've been there, because they have already before lived in this victim mentality, with this victim mindset, with this belief of those rich people up there and we here at the bottom. And then as a result, they immediately accept these beliefs that the news reporter tells them, because it is in alignment and is congruent with their current beliefs. And most people never want to challenge their existing beliefs, even if they don't serve them at all. Now think about what a typical millionaire does in this situation, or just somebody who's not even a millionaire, but somebody who feels financially free and who feels that there are so many opportunities out there when it comes to manifesting money. And you can have this feeling even if you're completely broke right now. How does this person feel? Well, first of all, I can tell you that from all of my friends who are millionaires and all of my clients who are millionaires, only about 1 in 10 even owns a TV, and only about 1 in 10 would even listen for 1 second to such a news report. They don't allow themselves to get impacted by any conditioning. Instead, they filter directly for the news that lead them to opportunities. And now you might be saying, yeah, but you can only have opportunities when you're already rich. But that's not true. Opportunities are not just buying or investment opportunities. I mean, when the C virus started and I promised myself to not be poor, even though my business went downhill, I didn't have any money to invest. Or at least, yeah, I had a little bit, but I didn't invest it. So I didn't make my money. I didn't manifest my money through investments. I increased my income with downloads from the universe, with synchronicities, with breadcrumbs. That's how I tripled and quadrupled my income. I did it because I used the law of attraction. And that's also why you heard me say before in different episodes that wealthy people use different words when they communicate. Because for them there are no problems, there are opportunities. And wealth is a mindset, wealth is an emotional state, wealth is a vibration. And yes, that's also why I created the Money Manifestation Magnet program for you, because I want to give you the opportunity to reprogram your subconscious mind, to rewrite your story into a story that is all about wealth, financial abundance, and to then feel these emotions that then leads you to the frequency which leads you to the manifestation. And if you want to find out more about this 6-week guided meditation program that I specifically designed for deliberate creators who want to manifest more money, then you can go to affirmationtomanifestation.com/money, or you can click on the first link in the description. And by the way, if you decide to invest in the Money Manifestation Magnet program, or also if you decide to invest in the 11 Days to Manifestation Mastery program, you then find a coupon code on your download page that gives you 50 euros off for your very first Skype coaching session. And you can also apply this coupon code for a guided meditation session or any other coaching session that I offer, and that you can find out more about if you go to affirmationtomanifestation.com/coaching. Affirmationtomanifestation.com/coaching leads you to my coaching page. And now it's up to you if you use economic uncertainty to create problems for yourself or to create opportunities. Because always remember that you are a deliberate creator, and that the collective consciousness does not have to be your consciousness. You can create your reality. So now it's on you if you create your reality, or if you allow other people, if you allow the news, if you allow society to create your reality for you. And if you enjoyed watching this video, please send out some love to the YouTube universe by giving this video a big thumbs up. And I would also appreciate it if you would leave a comment in the comment section below and let me know what you think about my video. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel and to click on the notification bell so that you get notified whenever I release a new video for you.